Please select nothing, but just press start. And we will see that this is indeed a ripoff of F1 Race for the NES. Now, that title screen was a bit weird, as, whoops. I have to get always have to get used at this transmission thing. I don't drive, people. Up is down, down is up, oh well. So, Usunoro, and I hope I pronounce your name alright, man. But he already mentioned there's nothing to select on that screen, and that's correct. And that is what I thought would put a lot of people off, since the original game has 3 difficulty settings, I think. So the title screen looks nothing like the original one. And I need to shift up again. There we go. Ooh, barely made it. But a lot of people still seem to recognize it, or it's just a very common hack, I guess, of F1 Race. And Race was in the title, of course, that also helped. But this is actually a hack that has a lot of changes. The cars are UFOs now, which makes little sense, but I'll get to that in a bit. And the track is just in space, I guess. It also doesn't seem that interesting. Space has a lot of nothing to bump into, so that generally doesn't make too great of racing tracks. And I ride right over that guy. Great. And the tune for the track is also different, which it's alright, I guess. And the interface itself is also a bit different, so I'm not actually sure if it's actually a direct ripoff or of F1 Race, but it seems most likely that it is. Some changes don't even seem that right. I mean, let's try to set a high screw, shall we? Seriously, you didn't ever have to change that, guys, and still you messed that up. That's just awesome. I think they did try to make the levels a bit broader to compensate for these UFOs. And yeah, UFOs. Seriously, guys. How can you have a race with UFOs? This is just stupid. I mean, just imagine. There goes UFO in the lead, and is followed second by another UFO. Coming third is UFO, and UFO just passed a UFO. Yeah, you can't number the things, since then you are identifying them, so you can no longer call them UFOs. Just some thought here. You know what these graphics kind of remember? What I remember from these graphics? There was an old arcade game that was a drag race simulator that had kind of similar games, graphics like this. Also very dark and yellow lights at the sidelines. Ouch. And time's up. Holy shit, screw you game for being so cheerful for my failure. We're going to play X Racing. Another racing game, but this one is pretty easy to spot since the interface is right there. So, do you know what this is? Well, if you do, then name me that ripoff, and see you later, guys.